Brian Bomac McIntyre was asked a very interesting question about the weight between Bud and Canelo. And he answered even worse, or dare I say, more interesting. Let's talk. Brian Big Mac McIntyre said when asked that question, man, listen, let me tell you, man, he should have been at 68 a long time ago. But, you know, myself just make him take advantage of 35, weight bully, 40, weight bully, and 47, weight bully. If you can make it, let's make it, says Brian Big Mac McIntyre. Yeah, he said that, Joe. That is what he said. Yeah, he said that Terrence Crawford should have been fighting at 168 instead of fighting at 135. Should have been fighting at 68 instead of fighting at 140. Should have been fighting at 68 instead of fighting at 147. Wow. Wow. So I'm guessing that nobody's going to care about this at all. No one cares at all. It's A-okay for you guys to weight bully people, but you know, when it comes to somebody else, Errol Spence, he's a weight bully. Devin Haney, he's a weight bully. Yeah, you know, all the guys y'all don't like, the ones that y'all go against. But when it comes to Terrence Crawford, and they're telling you that this man should have been fighting at 68 instead of 35, it makes sense now. Because Sean Porter asked Terrence Crawford, hey man, when you moving up to 47? Like, why are you still down there? And Bud told him, which is what Sean Porter said, that they want me to stay down here for a little bit longer. Well, according to Bomac, if you can make it, let's make it. Let's just take advantage of 35, 40, and 47. Please tell me how that's legendary. Please tell me how that's legendary, how this is legacy, because you can weight bully somebody. When I'm supposed to be at 168, but I'm fighting at 35. I'm supposed to be at 168, but I'm fighting at 40. I'm supposed to be at 168, but I'm fighting at 47. And that's legacy to y'all. That's legacy. So this is like top 5 greatest fighter of all time, right? See, this is the exact opposite of what Sugar Ray Robinson did. The exact opposite. Sugar Ray Robinson was not a big guy at all, but he was daring to be great. Sugar Ray Robinson didn't start boxing and say, well, you know what? I'm supposed to be at 175. But let me just kill myself to make weight because I can make weight. So let me just take advantage of 35 and 40 and 47 and 54. Let me just, and 60. I'm supposed to be at 75, but let me just take advantage of these other weights because, you know, I can kill myself to make the weight. So since I can kill myself to make the weight, then I might as well just take advantage of the weight. Might as well just beat up these little guys down here. Might as well just punch on these little guys. That is not what Sugar Ray Robinson, that is not what the greats, the legends, that is not what they did. When their body grew, they moved up. When their body grew. They didn't start at a specific weight and knowing that they can make a specific weight and then kill themselves to drop all the way down to beat up on smaller guys. Just to move up eventually to the weight class that I should have been at a long time ago. That is not legacy. That is not legacy at all. And I do not understand who is telling you guys that this is legacy. This is something, this is daring to be great because I'm killing myself to make weight, knowing that on fight night I'm going to rehydrate. I'm going to rehydrate a certain weight. So me rehydrating that certain weight, I'm going to have the physical advantages over my opponent, which makes sense on why he never went the IBF route. Makes total sense why he never went the IBF route. Because if he did go the IBF route, he could only weigh 10 pounds more than whatever on fight night. Makes total sense why he didn't go the IBF route. Makes total sense. But you guys are telling me about skills paying the bills and skills, BF, skills paying the bills, man, and skills. And you guys are saying this. Brian Bomac, Big Mac McIntyre is saying this as if this is a flex. So because you could cut down to 135, 140, 147, and then blow back up to 68. Now it makes sense why people are saying you walking around at 180. Makes perfect sense now. Makes perfect sense. Because you could have been at 168 a long time ago, according to Bomac. But what fights did we miss out on if you could have been at 168 a long time ago? That means you could have fought David Benavidez a long time ago. You could have fought both the Charlos a long time ago. You could have fought Golovkin a long time ago. You could have fought Canelo Alvarez a long time ago. Bro, if you were the naturally bigger guy and you were cutting down to make 35, 40, and 47, then you could have been fighting at 47 when Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao was dominating 47. Why the hell were you at 35 and 40? For what purpose? You was with Top Rank. You could have been at 47 when Pacquiao was dominating 47. You could have been at 47 when Bradley was there, when Jesse Vargas was dominating. Yeah, you could have been up there with Juan Manuel Marquez when all of those guys were fighting. You could have been up there with them. You purposely stayed away from those guys and took advantage, the words of Bomac. You stayed away from all these guys. How was this legacy? How was this daring to be great, bro? How was this a flex? How is this a flex, bro? Bro, do y'all think saying this is like a y'all? So we supposed to be like, yo, that's right, man. He weight bullied, man. He weight bullied into legacy. This is, you're tainting this man's legacy. You do realize these words will come back to haunt you. So what you're saying is you're about to fight in your natural weight class for the very first time. That's what we're saying here. You're about to fight in your natural weight class for the very first time now. You're about to fight Canelo Alvarez in your natural weight class, a weight class that you should have been at a long time ago, your very first fight. You're damn near 40 yourself. And if Terrence Crawford gets knocked out, if Terrence Crawford loses, I do not want to hear about the weight excuse. I don't want to hear it at all. There is no weight excuse right now. There is no weight excuse. All of this time that I have been sitting around here like, man, nah, it's the weight, man. He moving this man up. He moving him up like Amir Khan, man. It's the weight, man. He's doing him like this, man. He's doing that, man. It's the weight, man. It's the weight. It's the weight. This and the weight and the weight, man. It's the weight. It's the weight. It was never the weight. This man was a weight bully. He was a weight bully all this time, bro. All this time, this weight bully should have been fighting at 168 all this time. So this man avoided David Benavidez. He avoided David Morrell. Avoided Hamza Shiraz. Avoided Janibek. Avoided Demetrius Andrade. Avoided both the Charlos. Avoided Canelo Alvarez. Avoided, well, I already said Golovkin. Danny Jacobs. Could have fought Danny Jacobs. Avoided him. Avoided Floyd Mayweather. Avoided motherfucking Manny Pacquiao. All of these guys were in the higher weight classes. All of these guys. All of these. Bro, this man could have been at 154 when 154 was, they was all fighting. You wouldn't have had no reason to say, there wouldn't have been nothing that, oh man, I can't get no fights, man. The PBC is blocking, man. No, 154 was scrapping. Everybody was fighting everybody at 154. You could have went to 154 a long time ago. You could have been undisputed at 54. If you make 68 a long time ago, but you was just taking advantage of the smaller weight classes. How is this a flex, Sean? How are you guys running around here telling me this is great stuff? Man, this is great stuff right here, man. That would be like Ja Apataya saying, you know, I'm naturally a cruiserweight, but hell, I can make 47, 54, and 60, so why not take advantage? Alexander Usyk. Well, I'm naturally a heavyweight, but I can make 35, 40, and 47, so why not take advantage of it? Why not? Why not take advantage? You're saying this like this is a flex, bro. This is not a flex, bro. You literally just exposed yourself. Now I want this man to lose. You just exposed yourself. You literally exposed yourself, and nobody even cares here. Nobody cares. But let it be against them. Oh man, we need to be fair, man. It's got to be fair, man. It's fair in the sport of boxing, man. I can't believe this, man, and I can't believe they're doing this, man. Bro, you guys dragged Devin. You dragged Errol. And y'all proudly are saying this. Proudly saying this. If Devin said this, if Errol Spence said this, you guys will put your foot on the back of their neck and just run 100 meters, dragging them face first in the dirt. But this guy comes out here and says this willy-nilly, and nobody says a word. Y'all claim legacy. Oh, man, this is great, Mike. Man, he's under. Well, damn. Well, I'm pretty sure anybody could do this then if that's the case. I am pretty sure, I am positive Ja Apataya can cut weight down to 40 right now and dominate everybody down there because he'll blow up on fight night close to his fight weight, and with his skills, he'll be the naturally skilled, bigger guy. He'll dominate everybody at 40 and 47 and 54 right now. He'll dominate them all. And 60. Ja Apataya will dominate all four of those, maybe even and 68. He'll dominate them too. You've got nobody from 35 or 40, not one person from 40 to 68 is going to be Ja Apataya if he can cut down and make not one person, not one. Because if you get on the scales and weighs 35, and then the next day he comes in weighing 75, who the hell is going to beat him? And you guys are literally okay with this. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe you guys are okay with this. I cannot believe this. Wow. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments, man. BFTB, man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. And I'm out.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, subscribe to my Patreon. And if you feel like supporting me, please support me in the PayPal or the Cash App.